Hello, my name is Tammy Janzen. I will be using QuickBooks Accountant Desktop 2015 and working on extra credit opportunity for Chapter 2. I will show you how to work with memorizing a report in QuickBooks Accountant. And so the easiest way to do this is if you want to go into reports and say, for instance, we want to go under company and financial, and the most common report that I run using QuickBooks is profit and loss standard. Okay, and for example, we're in Aloha Properties, Chapter 7. If you can, any file that you're using, and this is just an example, as I said, to show you how to memorize a report. I'm going to go into, we're just going to pick February of 2014, the month of February 2014. Okay, so I have my 30 days selected here, and when I tab over, it automatically refreshes. Say if you want to customize this report, you could take off the date, time, report basis, put your name in here, and so I'm going to move this over so you can see it, say OK. So anyway, you can see it's Aloha Properties. I'm going to go back into Customize Report and just leave it as Aloha Properties. Okay, so once you're in here, Aloha Properties, it's a profit and loss, the month of February. You can see the rental income, advertising, cleaning, all your expenses here, your net income. And once you're satisfied with this, if there's nothing else that you want to choose, which you could collapse a report, and there's nothing here, but some you can collapse it or not. Basically, you go into Memorize. If I want to name it Profit and Loss, maybe I want to call this February 2014. I want to save in a Memorize report group. And if I click this drop down arrow, I already have my group created for Tammy Janzen. And I can say OK. Okay. And if I don't have a group created before I memorize this report, I can go into Reports, Memorized Reports, go into Memorized Reports List. And if you go down here, you can go into a new group. And maybe I want to name this Tammy and say OK. And we can escape back out of there. So the same report, we're still on the Aloha Properties Profit and Loss for February 2014. I could memorize it again. And instead of saying replace, I want to say new. And I'm going to save it in a different spot. So still want to call it Profit and Loss February 2014. Save and Memorize Report Group, but this time I'm going to put it under Tammy and say OK. And you can hear it. And then I have my volume up so it clicks so you can hear it. It sounds like a camera taking a picture, and then you know it's saved in the report. So now I can escape back out of there. So if I go into Reports, Memorize Reports, if I go under Tammy, I can see Profit and Loss February 2014. And it pulls up that report with all the customizations that I've made, any changes that I've made, and I don't have to rerun and change it each time. So you can actually just pull it up, and if I wanted to print it, maybe I want to save it and email it to someone. So anyway, that's how you memorize a report in QuickBooks Accountant Desktop 2015. Thank you.